very big community. That can no longer work.
No.
We have to find more creative ways of delivering services to people rather than trying to find pockets of people you like and working with them. When we come back to the diaspora, remember the diaspora policy. So there was a diaspora policy. I think it was announced, released on Twitter, and the PDF was circulating on WhatsApp groups within a very short time, and we're being told this is the diaspora policy, not knowing, where it came from. And then now there's a process that Pablo showed us that they're doing right now that's called validation of that diaspora policy.
What are you?
And they're already doing Zoom meetings across different parts of the world. And that to them,
it's a validation, though.
Is what they call public participation.
Boss, don't...
Why is that diaspora rep stationed in Georgia?
That's a good question. I'm even wondering why Vivo came to Georgia. What do I know?
So I don't know. I have no idea. But it is what it is. We at this point. I'm at a point where this thing called diaspora unity, or having one representative who represents the whole of diaspora, we become a very big community. That can no longer work.
No.
We have to find more creative ways of delivering services to people rather than trying to find pockets of people you like and working with them. To me, the State Department of Diaspora, if they're listening, they went to fix something that wasn't broken. It wasn't perfect, but it wasn't broken. The embassy had established a way of trying to reach people who are out here in the US, and it seems like the State Department of Diaspora Affairs has totally put the embassy aside. Yet the embassy is they're the ones that are here permanently, and they tried to build something from the ground up. This is not working. Mike,
yes.
Pia wewe umenyamaza sana.
No, I mean, like over here, like Pablo is saying, I second the view by DJ Omosh pertaining to communication, because it sucks. And it's not just in the diaspora.
Yeah.
And when it comes to matters diaspora, like even in Kenya, I mean, you've heard even people complain like, okay, if the government is doing something and it's something positive, they don't say it. Is it a knee-jerk reaction? There's never usually communication coming out.
Yeah.
Whatever it is, for example, the floods that happened, El Nino. How long did it take the government to react? Even to come out with a presser and say, you know what, it's a disaster, we're claiming it to be a disaster, this is what we are going to do. Did you hear any communication?
Now, when we come back to the diaspora, remember the diaspora policy. So there was a diaspora policy. I think it was announced, released on Twitter, and the PDF was circulating on WhatsApp groups within a very short time, and we're being told this is the diaspora policy, not knowing, where it came from. And then now there's a process that Pablo showed us that they're doing right now that's called validation of that diaspora policy.
What are you?
And they're already doing Zoom meetings across different parts of the world. And that to them,
it's a validation, though.
Is what they call public participation.
Boss, don't even go far. Election, what happened?
The same thing. Now that was IBC.
No, but still, because remember, there are an arm of government that are supposed to communicate, because government says, okay, you know what, you go and manage my challenges when it comes to voting.
Yeah.
Again, these guys, the communication is just poor.
Yeah, so Pablo is saying, I second the view of DJ Omosh, the GOK communication sucks. However, since that has been an open issue for long, I would suggest people go to websites and social media sites to get info. Saa zingine taking that extra step ni poa. And then Sambaza Podcast says, remember the meeting we were in with the ambassador on Zoom, and it was noted that they were looking for people of Chama's red flag. Now, here's one reason why I will never ever register for those
Chamas,
those validations and these things, because all these meetings that they want you to attend, they're asking you for registration. One reason why I'm never gonna attend them, for me personally, I'm not telling you not to attend. Please feel free and attend them. Me, I'm gonna look for a session where they're not asking for my registration information. This information, and I know this may be premature, this information is probably, because I think the State Department of Diaspora Affairs, they are more keen on collecting information. Where is this information going? And what is it being used for? What exactly is it being used for?
Investment purposes, Ali. And by the way, there is a flyer that they also had at the expo, and I'm holding it right here in my hands. And it's really, they call it an FAQ. But when you look at it, the most that they're talking about here is about remittances, information about trying to do investments, and then there's one question over here that that Ali knows about here, and it's very simple. Are there scholarships or financial aid available for students wishing to study abroad? And they basically say that the State Department does not offer scholarships, but can guide Kenyans. So basically, those things do not exist. But we know kuna wale upewa. Go ahead, Ali.
Yes. So as far as the information is concerned, and for me, just I go based on experience, and things that I've seen before. I highly suspect, and this is suspicion, so nobody go out there and quote me. I highly suspect this is information that they want to use because now diasporans can vote. They will use those same channels to campaign with people in the diaspora. And unfortunately, that's why I'm saying you can have these sessions without necessarily all the time forcing people to register. Anything small, register. And then the details they want your email. Okay, email is understandable.
Okay.
They want your phone number. In some cases, they're even requesting for your address. And I'm like, no. I'm not, like sharing that information. Just publish this information. If it's a meeting that you have, do those meetings. Maybe the people who want to be on the live meeting, yes, you will have the information. But publish this stuff. Make it available for everyone else to watch and decide whether there's any value for them to join the next meeting and add the information.
Yeah.
This is very problematic.
Yeah.
So... I don't know.
But you see, like here's another thing also. Even if you collect data, again, it's not even safe because there's the data protection policy that is going on. We don't even know, like with KRA going on right now with the finance bill. Who, by the way, guys, you need to check out Jimmy Wanjigi's interview. But we don't know because now, the proposal is, what KRA has got would have free access. To your bank account, your KRA information, or you as a person.
Yeah,
that's it.
Yeah, that's
That's
but
it.
anyway, going.